Hey, this is Phoenix, back again with another Green Arrow review. Today is issue 5 with Joshua Williamson and Sean Izakkse. There's a couple other people, I believe Phil Hester, uh, Parks, and Fajardo Jr. I forget the last two people's first names. uh, yeah, let's get into it. The cover, as you can see, showcases the different eras of Oliver Queen, especially the art styles throughout those eras. But it starts with Brainiac from the future, where they were the Legionnaires, saying, you know, time travel is chaotic. It's not what you've seen before. Wherever he's been taken, it only one. The only catch is only one person can go if you don't want to get lost again. Uh, so they decide Connor Hawk will go, and from there it spins back to Ollie fighting these like alien looking monster people on motorcycles with his bow and arrow, while he's with older Ollie on the aeromobile, and they go back and forth and talk and sort of reminisce, and they fight some of these guys, and young Ollie realizes that this guy's been through hell based on his mannerisms and things that have been going on. They relocate to the Arrow Cave, um, and let's see. From there, it goes back to modern day, uh, where Jade and Roy are arguing over the fact that Leanne was alive and Jade never told him, and she knew. Uh, Dinah breaks it up, and they just explain like why is Waller part of this, and Jade basically just says Waller just made some compromises that she never expected from her, um, and that she will help find their daughter, but leave Waller alone. She says the last thing, which is really interesting. Then it pans back to Ollie looking at old memorabilia of this old Ollie's cave, um, and he's guilt. He's like, "This is all because of me," and the older Ollie is just explaining that you know you weren't there. I had to, I watched them all die because young Ollie doesn't realize what's like. Why is this guy still alive? He should have been with them and die, honorably with his family. Uh, and they go back and forth about it, and this older Ollie's trying to tell him, it's like, you gotta understand, the family has to be left alone. That's the only way out of it. And he keeps saying that back and forth, back and forth. Um, until young Ollie just shoots an arrow in this guy's eye. Because he realizes, you know, because they talk about the island and how he should have never left the island. But young Ollie's like, the funny thing is, I go back there a lot. It's what keeps me grounded. It's sort of like a reset for me. It's how I get better at life. And yeah, that's the funny thing. He gets head straight by going back there many, many times. And the old Ollie is you realize he's like a robot or something, which I guess young Ollie realized like while he was talking to him. And this older Ollie just gets crazy angry. He's like, "Oh, I thought I could scam you with the save the future crap." Uh, and how you couldn't just play along, and they tussle back and forth. Um, and basically he says, young Ollie's like, "Who are you?" And the other one is, your greatest enemy, and he gets teleported. Uh, and he wakes up. Technically, it's Star City, but it's a different Star City where another Oliver Queen shows up, an older looking one, and this one's right after from when he died, uh, which is really fascinating. So, but and then next thing you know is they all turn around, and then there's like a group of Oliver Queens throughout history, and they're all a little lost, and they start fighting each other for the sake of trying to get out of there. 'Cause he's trying to leave, but they won't let him. And it's funny because he shoots one of the earliest green arrows. And he shoots him right through the hand. He's like, "Oh, I'll be damned. I guess they're not robots." uh, and they go back and forth. And he's trying to let them. It's like I gotta go home. And then one of them, the one with the white feather, the one that came back alive, he says, "Sorry, buddy." Shoots him right in the chest, and he's like, "You're not going anywhere." And it's to be continued to the next issue. I guess dead again. So that's gonna be fascinating. Um, yeah, I love this issue. Phil Hester's art, some of the best art, and the other guys. Uh, and it's cool to see like these different Oliver Queens throughout history. I think they are technically throughout history and not necessarily multiversal. Because these are all Ollies that we have seen throughout like the actual main continuity, whatever you count as main continuity. After all, there has been multiple crises. uh, but yeah, I really dig this issue. It gets more delved into the Waller stuff slightly. You're like realizing like Waller really had like what the hell has she done? Like making deals with Waller and making deals with the Parallax. That's what the old Ollie did, or whoever that guy is. Who knows? uh, but yeah, I like the drama. I like the time travel stuff. Like you're talking about multiple eras here, so it's I love it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I will see you for the next issue. Like, comment, subscribe.